2K23 is just around the corner, which means that we need to kick this rebuild into high gear. Let's win some championships, and we'll do a long-term simulation for the final episode. But this episode, we're going to be concerned with the off-season of year one, as well as hopefully making the playoffs and being competitive in the upcoming season. So we look at some of the player retirements. Andre Iguodala makes a lot of sense. He's 39 years old at this point. Udonis Haslem is 57 years old, still on the Miami Heat. Oh my God. Rudy Gay, LaMarcus Aldridge, Rajon Rondo retiring. Good to see. Is Rajon Rondo a Hall of Famer? Really interesting question. CJ Miles hasn't been in the league in a while. Interesting. Robin Lopez does in fact retire, the hook shot king. I could actually see him playing into maybe year 40 just because of the way that he's always been defensively limited and his game is reliant on that awesome hook shot. He can do that forever. Goran Dragic retiring. Jeff Green, JaVale McGee, Danny Green, Marcus Sol's already retired. DeAndre Jordan really should have retired maybe 5 years ago. Same with Eric Bledsoe. Taj Gibson is out. Wes Matthews. I actually really liked the way he played last season on the, the Bucks. Kind of give him a little bit of a shot spark. PJ Tucker, the legend. You know what? He's got 2 years left on his deal. I'm going to override that. Darren Collinson, why would you just turn down money? You know, if the NBA is giving you money, you take it. NBA never broke again. Aaron Baines, Justin Holiday, Tim Frazier, the GOAT, Boban is retiring. Damn, sucks to see. Andre Roberson, I believe he's playing in Europe now. Just really never recovered from that Achilles injury and his horrible lack of confidence on the offensive end. Gabe York, Charlie Brown, really, he's only 26 years old, but he's retiring. Quindary Weatherspoon, yeah, a whole bunch of legends here like Kelvin Blevins, the GOAT. Elijah Bryant, Lindell Wigginton was pretty good for the Bucks as well. DJ Stewart, AJ Lawson, and AJ Green. All right, no really notable retirements this season. Evan Turner, the GOAT, is retiring as well from staff, I guess. And are any of these meetings fun? Do we want to abolish the salary cap? We could, theoretically. This is some of the final years, but I think we'll be okay. Rest of these, yeah, we're just going to ignore everything. So on to the draft lottery. I don't know how screwed up the picks are yet in this situation. I think I reset all the picks, but I'm not sure. And then, yeah, it doesn't look like it. We do have the Charlotte pick, but do we really? I'm not sure. So let's see how this goes. Kings have the 14th pick odds, and they do win the 14th pick. This is their 16th consecutive year with the lottery selection. Welcome to Sacramento Kings basketball. Next up is going to be the Atlanta Hawks. And it is the Atlanta Hawks. Okay. This is kind of a weird screen. Why does it show who's likely to win and then put 1%? It's kind of confusing. Timberwolves. So everything is going in order as it usually does in the beginning of the draft lottery. Right around pick 10 is when some teams start to make their jump. Here's the Orlando Magic. And the Nuggets win the 11th pick. So that means the Magic have moved into the top 4. The Nuggets won the lottery. All right, here is the Spurs, and the Rockets win their pick. So the Spurs jump into the top 4. This is a little crazy. 2 teams jumping into the top 4. That seems unlikely. 9th goes to the Pacers. Yes, sir. Number 8 goes to... I wish I could skip this a little bit faster. The Thunder. Next, Thunder's pick Josh Giddey. Yeah, okay. 7th to the Boston Celtics goes the Philadelphia 76ers. So the Boston Celtics are now in the top 4. So we have one more spot. Is that going to be our team or not? Winner of the 6th pick for the Charlotte Hornets is the Houston Rockets. So the Hornets pick, which I believe is our pick, right? Goes into the top 4. The Rockets have the right to swap picks with the Heat. Yeah, okay. That's a lot of data. Winner of the 5th pick, Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz, all right. Number 4. Oh my God. Okay, get out of here. Winner of the number 4 pick is the Hornets. I don't know whose pick we have. We don't have a pick, right? Do we have a pick? What team are we? And then there were 3. The winner of the number 3 pick, likely the Celtics, is going to be the San Antonio Spurs. Which means number 2, God, this process is brutal to watch. Number 2 is the Celtics or the other team. It is the Celtics, which means number 1 is going to the Orlando Magic. You love to see it. The Magic yet again winning the lottery. Good to see that. What team are we? We're the Knicks. I thought we had odds, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure the pick was protected or something. So let's go on to staff signing. Everybody gets locked up at the beginning of the season. Maybe we'll look at some candidates, see if there's any really legendary coaches that we could try to hire. Mike D'Antoni could be an answer, but we already discussed that. I can't sign Brad Stevens. I've tried to do this before. It gets blocked. We could bring back Tom Thibodeau. I'm just not content with that. So I think we're going to stay where we are here. Scouting, is there any scouts that maybe we'd want to go after? Anybody who's a better scout? Maybe has a couple more badges. This guy has 2. Looks like Vince Quinn is going to be good enough for me. And sports medicine, nobody gives a damn. All right, let's just skip all the staff signing and we'll go into the draft combine. The fastest man of the class is Seth Trimble and Mike Miles. Most agile is Eric Gaines, Marcus Sasser. Highest vertical is Amari Bailey and Muhammad Guya. Highest bench press is Khalil Ware and Armando Baycott. And best shot 3-pointer is Cason Wallace and Marcus Sasser. Do we have any first round picks? I may have used them all. So let's see, what is our pick situation looking like? It'll tell me who I should scout. We have the 26th overall pick, so I want to get some guys a little bit down the board. Interesting. So we're not going to get Victor, of course, Scoot, Greg Jackson, Tyrese Proctor, Cason Wallace. So let's go. We'll start at pick 20. Just kind of gather some information, and in the next 2K simulation video, we're definitely going to start to do the scouting. It doesn't seem all that interesting to me, but you know, maybe something will come out of it. Let's go ahead into the first year draft. The Orlando Magic with the #1 overall pick. Will they get their Dwight Howard 2.0? Will they get their Shaquille O'Neal 3.0? Will they get their next big man of the future in the supposed stud Victor Wembanyama? And they do. The 7'5" big man out of France is going to Orlando. Gonna pair up really well alongside Paolo Banchero. If he's still on the team, who knows? Is he on the team? I wonder who's on this Magic squad. Hello, Magic. You have Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, and Victor Wembanyama. Yo, this team is about to get glitchy. Flip Robert Williams for a better wing player, and you're set. Chris Duarte, Evan Fournier, good depth there. Marvin Bagley. That's a good team. #2 overall to the Celtics goes Scoot Henderson. Nice pickup for them. #3 overall to the San Antonio Spurs get Tyrese Proctor. It's really a 2-man draft class at this point in 2K. #4 to the Hornets goes Gregory Jackson out of South Carolina. And #5 to the Orlando Magic goes Ausar Thompson. So we'll skip to our pick, see who's available here. Maybe some of the guys we scouted. Nikola Jurisic, Leonard Miller, Boba Miller. I don't really like any of these players. I do see Caleb Worley. Or Jalen Worley, sorry. Where would he fit into our roster? I guess just bench depth, wing depth. Looks like the best available player, so we're going to take him. And let's see how these overalls look. Drake Whitehead fell to 7th. Interesting. Anthony Black, Ray Walker. All right, we will continue on to rookie signing. We got a 72 overall. That's fine. He's going to be depth. Kyle Kuzma declines his player option, so we're going to need to bring him back. Jalen Green, James Wiseman, Bol Bol, all getting brought back as well. Anybody interesting that went here? No, I don't know how to look at that. Great. Qualifying offers, we have nobody. So let's look at this roster as presently constructed. We have Luka Doncic and the Go Caruso. I think I'm going to make a change at the backup point guard position because Alex Caruso is going to regress. D'Angelo Russell, who's perfectly fine for me being a backup. Jalen Green, who's going to take over. Jalen Worley, I guess, will be a little more depth. That works for me. Ben Mathurin, Cody Martin, I could look to improve upon that. Chet Holmgren, Marcus Morris, Bol Bol, Isaiah Todd. Maybe we'll consolidate some of this talent into a little better of a player. And James Wiseman, we need a backup center as well. So first things first, Kyle Kuzma needs to come back. Do we have any sort of ability to sign him? Looks like we have some sort of bird rights. I'm not really sure how it works. Give him a 4-year deal. Man, he's 27 years old already. We'll give him a 3-year deal at 13.6. Seems fair. He's not really an incredible player. Could be worth maybe closer to 20, but man, I don't care. You're going to get paid what you get paid. And there is no offers on free agency. No, there is. Kyrie Irving going to the Pistons, maybe. James Harden to the Timberwolves or the Nets. I have no clue what team anybody's on at this point. So we're just going to we're going to YOLO it. We need Steven Adams back. I forgot Steven Adams didn't want to sign a contract with us. What a jerk. Steven, why don't you want to, what happened to you? 76 overall. I'll sign you to a minimum deal. You played pretty well for us. You're the rebound legend. We'll bring Steven Adams back for now, for a season. Andrew Wiggins still here in free agency. Looks like he's going to the Nets. So our team looks now like we need to flip. Let's consolidate Marcus Morris, Bol Isaiah Todd into a better backup wing player. Although Bol is a legend. So maybe Cody Martin. Yeah, I'm thinking, so I'll flip Alex Caruso for the point guard that I want to back up Luka Doncic. And then we'll move Cody Martin and Marcus Morris and maybe Isaiah Todd for a better backup wing player. And possibly a better backup center, but Steven Adams is going to rock it for now because he was really solid for us last season. So this was not what I was trying to do, but we're going to be flipping Alex Caruso for Davion Mitchell. I was going after Markelle Fultz, but he's unsigned because free agency is broken. Isaiah Todd, I had to throw in to make the money work alongside DeMarcus Cousins. And then we have this pick swap. They're going to take the worst of two picks between Philadelphia, and Charlotte. I don't know how 2K simulation works, but yay, we'll take that. So we have a much younger, much more athletic, much more higher potential backup point guard now in Davion Mitchell to back up Luka Doncic. And then what was the other move we want to make? Marcus Morris. We're going to try to get a little bit younger at the wing position. Not that Marcus Morris is bad, but he's going to regress down to like a 76, 75 at the start of the season. He's pretty old. Just, again, looking to get a little bit younger. And we have DeMarcus Cousins here as well. Probably going to be depth at this point. We'll see what he regresses into as well. My options here is Aaron Gordon, who, I mean, ugh. And then Lauri Markkanen, I think, is a really interesting piece. We're going to have to pick up Reggie Bullock for 1 year and give up a first-round pick. But I think we can make this work. Lauri Markkanen upgrading over Marcus Morris Sr. Defensively, it's not going to be a great upgrade, but I think Lauri Markkanen is a little bit more younger potential, and he's going to move up to play his natural power forward position. I don't need you to be a small forward. I appreciate that you did that for the Cleveland Cavaliers. So here we are. The team now has a little bit of depth. Luka Doncic, Davion Mitchell, and then D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Green, Jalen Warley might get some run in his rookie year. Kyle Kuzma, Ben Mather, and Reggie Bullock, who's going to regress pretty hard, probably down to a 74. Chet Holmgren, Lauri Markkanen, and Bol, kind of the same type of player here at the power forward position. James Wiseman, Steven Adams, DeMarcus Cousins. So let's go sign a backup point guard with our mid-level exception. Campaign would be a nice addition for depth. Aaron Holiday would make a lot of sense. I'd like Ish Smith if he didn't regress into nothing. Is there any possibly younger point guards? Scottie Pippen Jr. would be a nice pickup. Miles McBride is just sitting here. I'll take Miles McBride. Yeah, you're going to be our backup point guard, our backup point guard, and that's going to be the depth that we're looking for. So we have, accept the contract. Come on, accept the contract. Come on, I'm your only offer. And there you go, 4 years, $20 million. So we have a good 1, 2, 3 at the point guard. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. We're basically set. Do we have too many players, or are we just right at 15? Anyway, skipping on for free agency. I'm not going to look at the recap because I don't know what team anybody's on. Player progression, Luka Doncic up to a 98, Chet Holmgren up to an 85, Jalen Green up to an 84. D'Lo is regressing at age 27. You serious? Oh boy, Kyle Kuzma holding steady at an 80, Davion Mitchell up to an 80. Wow. Ben Mathurin, and yeah, so Boogie Cousins down to a 74, Steven Adams down to a 72. Wow, I was not expecting that. Reggie Bullock down to a 75, Miles McBride at a 71, and Jalen Warley just got signed. That's pretty brutal. The Summer League, I don't really care. So you can enjoy the Summer League all you want. How do I simulate everything? Simulate through the game. August 6th, August 9th. There you go. That's, I'm sorry. Davion Mitchell hyperextended his knee and he's out for the season. Why would you do that? Davion Mitchell is back. All right, that works for me then. And we got eliminated. I mean, sure. Summer League. All-Star City selection. I want it to be New York, but we can do San Francisco. San Francisco is beautiful this time of year. auto draft classes from this point on in the 2K Hoop Summit. I'm not really gonna watch anything interesting here. Any names that we know? Not really. Yeah, I don't know any of these. Sure, good stuff. Advancing on to the next season. So how are we looking? Luka Doncic, Davion Mitchell, Miles McBride, Jalen Green, D'Lo, Jalen Warley, Kyle Kuzma, Ben Mathurin, Reggie Bullock. I'm a little disappointed that Ben Mathurin didn't really improve at all this offseason. He's still a 79, so Kyle Kuzma might be the starter to start the year. Chet Holmgren, Lauri Markkanen, Bol Bol, James Wiseman, Boogie Cousins, and Steven Adams. Our centers are a little bit old. Thankfully, the center position is not that important in today's game. Rocking the 10-man rotation. Yeah, I guess Kuzma's going to start, and then we'll have Davion Mitchell. Gonna be interesting. We'll drop Davion Mitchell's minutes down to about 20. D'Lo is always going to be the 6th man for our team. And then we need a center, so Boogie Cousins is going to play very limited minutes, probably 10. And then the rest can be filled in by Chet Holmgren, who's going to be power forward. He's going to be center for us. He's going to be whatever we need him to. Lauri Markkanen's going to be solid. Ben Mathurin, I want him to improve, so I'm going to get him up to that 20-minute mark. Davion Mitchell, 20 minutes seems about fair. So Luka Doncic, Jalen Green, Kyle Kuzma. I'll drop Luka's minutes just to give Jalen Green a little more run. Chet Holmgren up to an 85. Jalen Green up to an 85. This team looks like it's ready to take off James Wiseman. Hopefully he comes along for the ride too. Otherwise, we're going to package him and maybe some of our other centers to get a little better of a player. Preseason power rankings. The Knicks are 12th for NBA.com, and Eric Boner has us 12th as well because he's not a creative man. Does anybody want a contract extension at the beginning of the season? D'Lo is eligible, so we'll definitely give him. He's regressing, so I'm going to give you a 2-year deal for now, and we'll see where we go from there. Lauri Markkanen is on a player option, or a team option, so we're good there. James Wiseman, if contracts were fixed, I could offer you an extension. Thank God they still haven't fixed contracts in 2K for rookies. Boogie Cousins will need a contract. Bol Bol, Steven Adams, I can't re-sign them. Whatever, there's 72 overalls anyway. Social media, Knicks fans rejoice. Deloading just ain't the new deal to stay in town. That's gross. Whatever. Anything else that we want to do? Everybody seems happy and content with where they are in life. Change staff, training. I'm not going to do that. Playbook, change the coach system. Maybe the system is wrong. Anything we want to update here? We can do balanced, which is, I mean, whatever. Pace and space, no. Perimeter centric creates mismatches in favor of stretch bigs. That's interesting. Poor defensively against bigs. I mean, we already are. Punished on glass due to size. Fair. 7 seconds or less. Poor defensive focus, out-rebounded. Efficiency is always lowered at a slower tempo. I think we'll just stick with, we'll go balanced. What's the coach's preferred system? Pace and space? No. Let's go balanced. Balanced for now to start the season. Let's see how we do go about. Let's go to December. See how we're doing at this point in the rebuild. In the video, because we're going to be simming through to the playoffs. We need to go for championships. Jalen Green for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Cole Anthony. Interesting idea. No. And we are losing. Chet Holmgren for LaMelo Ball. Or is this Lonzo Ball? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Thank you, but I am only taking LaMelo Ball. And let's look into why we're losing. What is... Let's sim to December. Maybe we'll turn it around as we just pick up L's. Jalen Green bruised his lower back. CPU can adjust. D'Lo for Tobias Harris, just no. Jalen Green is back. Thank you. Jalen Green gets a lot of injuries. I'm a little worried about that. We are really fucking bad. What's going on here? So we look at our standings. We are 8-11, which is not what you want to see. What are we failing in? Luka Doncic is not playing well. Chet Holmgren is fine, 14, 7, and 5. D'Lo is good off the bench. Jalen Green isn't scoring all that well. We just need Luka to take over. Yeah. Is there too many minutes? Kyle Kuzma has been really bad. 28 million or 28% from 3 is awful. So I tell you, we're gonna bump. Yeah, Ben Mathurin's already in the starting lineup. I've been Reggie Bullock needs to stop getting minutes. Come on, bruh. Get out of here with that mess. Why is Luka playing so poorly though? He's a career 40 points per game scorer in NBA simulation. What I'm seeing is that our issues are defense, and I'm looking at James Wiseman and saying, you are the problem defensively. That's an issue. I'm also worried that we don't have a good defensive center. So if I can flip Boogie Cousins for somebody who's a little better defensively at the 5 to at least be a backup, come in when we need somebody who can lock down, that's going to be my move. Who is that going to be though? So if we can do this 2-for-1 trade for Derek Lively, I'd really like that. He's a good defender. He's not going to be hung out to dry on the perimeter. I want to make this work with maybe 1 first in 2026, and that will do it. So Derek Lively is our new backup center. The reason why I went after him, so I look at James Wiseman ratings. He's a B+ interior defender, but D on the perimeter. Derek Lively's got B- on the perimeter defense at 7'1", 216 pounds. Another skinny center built from that Chet Holmgren mold, and A- on the interior. So I think worst case scenario, he's going to be a good backup. Best case scenario, maybe James Wiseman just continues to suck, and we give the minutes and the starter position to Derek Lively. Just a thought. I'm going to make sure that Kyle Kuzma is out because his defense is a joke as well. Kuz is just going to come off the bench, fix some of these minutes again just because I can. And what else are we going to do here? That looks fine to me. Reggie Bullock needs to stop getting minutes. Can I just cut Reggie Bullock right now? Does anybody want Reggie Bullock? He's screwing up my rotations. I appreciate him, but just stop. You're 32 years old. You're not a good player. Bring back the Go Caruso. Whatever, the minutes are as the minutes do. We're going to be simulating into January. Hopefully some of these changes do work out for us as we continue to pick up L's. Ben Mathurin strained his quad. CPU can adjust as needed. We're going to have to drop the rotation. God, I'm so disappointed how badly we're losing all these games. We have Luka, who's a 99 overall, and we cannot break 500. What is going on with this team? We were in the playoffs. Playoffs? Okay, Ben Mathurin is back. Back up to 11. I couldn't find a trade partner for Reggie Bullock, so right now he's just gonna be playing. Derek Lively's only getting 6 minutes a game. It's fine. It is what it is. If anything, I'm gonna drop the rotation and just roll with whatever we have. We'll go into January, pick up a couple wins and then some losses. We're winning a little bit more. Definitely a good sign as we beat the Wizards. And let's see what our record is at this point. We are in the 8th seed, 17-17, right at 500. Yeah, we're 8.5 games behind the Celtics, who are just killing the game. Who is their roster? Cole Anthony, Jaylen Brown, Josh Giddey, Jaren Jackson, Jalen Duren, Scoot Henderson. That's why. Really good team there. We should be better, so not going to make any changes, and we're just going to simulate through January as well. See how we're doing, picking up wins. I'm not going to trade James Wiseman for Robert Williams. I appreciate the win now move, just not going to happen. Couple losses in a row, and then James Wiseman gets hurt. There you go. Ben Mathurin for a first and Patty Mills. That is a horrible trade. Let's make sure James Wiseman comes back. Simulating through January, picking up some wins, some losses. We're about a 500 team, which is a little bizarre to me when you have Luka Doncic and a really good supporting cast as we lose 4 in a row. Man, what is the move that we make here? Because we are such a mediocre team that it's disgusting. So look at the Knicks. We're still horrible defensively. Should we change the coaching identity so that we play a little more defense? I could be fine with that. Balanced defense is really bad. James Wiseman is just a menace on the defensive end. Perimeter centric, balanced. Yeah, none of these work for us. How can I get our team to play better defense? Can I motivate you guys to play better defense? Can I cheer you on to play better defense? Is Luka Doncic? Everybody else is a good defender. They got A's somewhere. Davion has an A+. D'Lo is still a B- on the perimeter. Kyle Kuzma, Lauri Markkanen. I mean, these guys aren't terrible defenders. Ben Mathurin hasn't really shown that athleticism that I like on the perimeter. James Wiseman is B+ and D. Derek Lively, I mean, should we stop rocking the double big lineup? Maybe that's the problem. Put Chet in as center, James Wiseman backing him up, and then maybe like Ben Mathurin at the 4. I don't know what to do about this. we're just gonna rock. We're gonna rock. We're gonna roll. We're gonna go out of control. Chet Holmgren sprains his ankle. Welcome. Welcome to the team, my friend. We are the losing Knicks. It is what it is. I keep pressing this button and I don't want to adjust rotations manually. Simulating through the season. Chet Holmgren for Donovan Mitchell. No, not gonna happen. Thank you though. And let's look at the all-star teams. We have Team Luka and Team Giannis. Obviously, we're gonna pick for Team Luka. So let's start the draft. Giannis takes Kevin Durant naturally. Do we have any Knicks here? Probably not, because you know. So we have Stephanie Curry, Joel Embiid, LeBron James, John Morant, Jimmy Buckets. I'll take Steph. I'm good with that. LeBron James goes next. Hurts to see. I guess at this point I will take the only wing player left, Jimmy Buckets, Damian Lillard. So obviously I'm going to take the best center in the NBA in Joel Embiid. They're going to take Karl Towns, leaving us Ja Morant. Means we get the first pick of the next round. Any Knicks that we need to pick up, you know, remain loyal to your teams. Doesn't look like it. We'll take, I want James Harden. I want Kawhi Leonard or Nikola Jokic or Zion Williamson. I mean, I always want Zion Williamson. Let's take Zion. Why not? He's a glitch. James Harden goes next, and then we will be taking Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. They'll take Jokic. That's fine. We already have Embiid. LaMelo Ball goes next. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Take LaMelo. They'll take Trey. We should be picking up just wing players. That's all. Wing players all day, every day. Darius Garland, though, the last 90 overall on the board. Next up, Bradley Beal, shooting guard. I want Evan Mobley, you know, a little athletic, but we'll take Bradley Beal for now. DeAndre Ayton, another center goes. I'm not taking Ben Simmons. I'll take Jaren Jackson Jr. because he blocks the absolute shit out of you. And then Evan Mobley or Brandon Ingram. Let's take Brandon Ingram. Make sure the rookie goes last. He has to earn his stripes, prove his worth, and that is going to be the all-star teams. Let's just continue to simulate on to the playoffs. Kyle Kuzma has a left hand fracture. That hurts. Not a lot we can do there. Davion Mitchell is not going to be traded for a first-round pick, and Mo Wagner. I am sorry. And here we are at the trade deadline. Is there any moves that we're going to try to make? Really disappointing year at this point. But I don't know if there's anything that I want to do for our team. Defense is starting to get a little bit better. What I would do is move James Wiseman out of the starting lineup, but we're going to just let that roll, let that rock. Simulate through the playoffs. Kyle Kuzma is back to being healthy. We're starting to pick up some wins, starting to go on a roll. Anybody want a contract extension before we go on our playoff run? Lauri Markkanen does not. James Wiseman and Bol Bol are ineligible. Well, that'll do it. Picking up wins, jumping into the 7th seed. If we can get out of the play-in tournament, that'll be nice, but we lose a couple games in a row. Kyle Kuzma injured again 1 to 2 weeks. Kyle Kuzma, let's just leave the rotation as is. Luka Doncic is out. Luka Doncic is out. Thankfully, we have a good point guard behind him in Davion Mitchell, but that hurts. Kyle Kuzma still a little bit injured as well. Let's drop the rotation down to 9-man. Get these guys a little more minutes. Yeah, something like that. Luka Doncic is out. We need to maintain the 6th seed so we're not going to get stuck in the play-in tournament. Kuzma is healed. Good to see. Just make sure Luka... we're going to leave the rotation as is until he heals up. And there we go. We do lose a couple games in a row. Back in the 7th seed. Hopefully we can pick up a few wins. Lauri Markkanen twists his knee. That's fine. We're losing. We're losing. We're losing. God, we need to win some games. We're in the 8th seed now. D'Lo's out. Man, injuries at the end of the season are kicking our ass. Come on. Win a couple games. Get back into the 6th seed. How far out are we? I'm not going to hop in because, you know, we're so far... we need to win. We need to beat the Heat. That's all. So 7th seed right now. Win. Bucks. Loss. That'll probably do it. We're going to be in the play-in tournament. And yeah, looks like it. I don't think there's any way for us to get out of the play-in. And there we go with the 7th seed. Giannis wins another MVP for the Warriors. What is that? 26, 10, 6 on 56, 73, 36 shooting. Wow, Giannis is shooting league average from 3. Okay, big fella. Dariq Whitehead, Rookie of the Year. Scoot Henderson, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defense Player of the Year. Most Improved is Jalen Suggs. Taylor Jenkins, Coach of the Year of the Grizzlies, right? And Alexander Panel has funny Our All-NBA first team, Benjamin Simmons, LaMelo Ball, Giannis, Scott, Barnes. Joel Embiid made it, but he bruised his left hip. Going to be out for the first round. Second team, John Morant, Stephanie Curry, Zion Williamson, Karl Towns, and Nikola Jokic bruised his heel. Going to be out. The big man just going down with injuries. All-NBA third team is Trae Young. Luka Doncic made it the 99 overall. Didn't have a great season, though. Jason Tatum, LeBron James pulled his hammy, but he's going to be back. And Nikola Vucevic also out. Every single center on the All-NBA team is out. The curse of success. All defensive first team is Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Giannis, Matisse Thybulle, also out, and Miles Turner. Second team is Dyson Daniels, Drew Holiday, Kawhi Leonard, Scott Barnes, and Rudy Gobert. All rookie first team, Tariq Whitehead, Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson, Terquavion Smith, Anthony Black. Second team is Tyrese Proctor, Nick Smith, Cam Whitmore, Oscar Tshiebwe, also out, the curse of centers, and Greg Jackson. So we are in the play-in tournament, unfortunately, just could not overcome. Looking at the league leaders, Jason Tatum led the league in scoring for the Bucks, 29 points per game. Nobody on our team there. Joel Embiid, third, but injured. Rebounds goes to the injured Joel Embiid. I'm not seeing any of our team there as well. And assists goes to Benjamin Simmons, but Luka there at third. 20 points per game, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. That's pretty good. Steals is Ben Simmons. Blocks is Chet Holmgren. Really? And field percentages is Benjamin Simmons. 3-point champions went to Jalen Green, 45%. This is what I mean. The team is better than it's performing. Desmond Bane, Donovan Mitchell. We might need a coaching change. I feel like that could be the answer. And free throw king is Peyton Pritchard. Might need a free throw coaching change, but Luka Doncic was very solid for us. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Chet Holmgren had a very solid year, 16 points and 8 rebounds. 5.5 assists is actually really high for him. Jalen Green, as you saw, super efficient. Didn't put up the numbers, but there's a lot of talent on this team already. We're kind of at that point where the numbers aren't going to look good because our team is already so stacked. Davion Mitchell was solid off the bench, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Lauri Markkanen. Derek Lively got in for some minutes. Reggie Bullock still on the team. Jared Worley, Miles McBride. Anyway, really interesting squad to say the least. Look at our 3-point percentage. Luka 43, Chet 40. Jalen Green led the NBA. James Wiseman wasn't particularly good. Maybe shooting a few too many threes at 30%. D'Lo 41, Davion Mitchell 36, Kyle Kuzma. Our shooting isn't as good as I expected it to be. Let's look at our team stats. Scoring wise, we were 8th, 115.9. Defensively, we definitely picked up the pace in the second half of the season. Middle of the pack at 114.1 with a 1.8 point differential, but I think we were bottom 5 in defense at the start of the year. So we really clicked together. 9th in point differential. That'll work for me. 9th in field goal percentage. 3-point percentage, we should be first. Yeah, we just killed the game. And free throws, we are, 9th last. Okay, well, we're in the play-in tournament, and we are taking on the Chicago Bulls, who whooped us when I changed the sliders last time. But they have an aging Chris Paul against Luka. Jaden Ivey just hasn't quite blossomed yet. Harrison Barnes, steady at an 81 versus Kyle Kuzma. Pascal Siakam, Andre Drummond. I think this team is going to be more than capable. Let's go through the rotations. Luka should be playing about 38. Jalen Green will give 34. Kuz, I guess you can start, but we'll give you 20. And I want Ben Mathurin to pick up the other, call it 20. We'll do 24 and 24. So who can I steal some minutes from? Davion, just your backup point guard, man. You don't need that many minutes. Steal it from Davion. Give it to Ben Mathurin. There you go. 24 and 24 for that young fella. D'Lo, gonna come in and just be D'Lo for us. Whatever he needs to do, we'll give you 25 minutes. Davion, Lauri Markkanen, gonna get a little bit of a minutes reduction. James Wiseman. Let's bump Chet. And I guess James can play 30 minutes. James just hasn't been good for us yet. Drop him down, and I'll give the rest to Lauri, I guess. And that'll be fine. Chet Holmgren, if he needs to, can rock the center position. James Wiseman, and then obviously Derek Lively is here if he needs some minutes. We'll give him 1. That is going to be our rotation as we take on the Chicago Bulls in the playoffs. Now, I have legitimate championship title expectations here. The fact that we're losing is a problem. I understand that. Going into the second quarter, we have a good, solid 10-point lead. Not going to make any coaching adjustments at this point. Going into the fourth quarter, and have an 8-point lead. Who's going to be cooking us right now? Luka's having a solid game. Jaden Ivey is cooking. Really? Jaden Ivey should be able to be locked down by Jalen Green, though. Jalen Green has really solid perimeter defense, so let's just make sure that that's going on. We still have a solid 15-point lead in the fourth quarter. Probably not going to need to hop in here. It looks like we're going to be taking the 7 seed. Hopefully going up against the 2 seed. Bulls not good enough to beat us as we do. In fact, when Luka has a really Luka Doncic game, 39 and 13 on 19 shots. Jalen Green was solid. Davion Mitchell in 20 minutes put up 15 and 4. That's incredible. Kuz was okay. Ben Mathurin was fine. Chet Holmgren was 12, 10, and 8. Stat stuffer. D'Lo 11 points. James Wiseman just again not very good for us. Yeah, but here we are. We are the 2 seed taking on the Washington Wizards. So let's just simulate the rest of the plane. I don't care. And here we are, the Washington Wizards. John Morant versus Luka Doncic. That's the matchup you want to see. Klay Thompson versus Jalen Green. I like that. Tobias Harris versus Kyle Kuzma. That's appropriate. Precious Achiuwa versus Chet Holmgren. That's a mismatch. Nick Claxton versus James Wiseman. That's about a push. And then you look at the bench. They got Kelly Oubre, Aaron Gordon, Pat Connaughton, Keontae George, Devontae Graham. I think our team is better. I think we have legitimate chances to win. So let's sim through game 1 as we do, in fact, take it. Precious Achiuwa was the highest scoring player on their team. Oh boy. John Morant wasn't all that good for them. 18, 6, and 7. Aaron Gordon, actually pretty good. 17 and 7 in 23 minutes. Tobias Harris was okay. 16 and 8. Klay Thompson, 2 of 8 from the 3-point line. Not what you want to see if you're a Wizards fan. Kelly Oubre, Devontae Graham, Nick Claxton was horrible. 2 and 10. Jalen Green popped off for his 28 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. 10 of 17 shooting, 3 of 8 from 3, but 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Chet Holmgren, again, stuffing the stat sheet, 22, 9, and 12. James Wiseman was really good, 19 and 10. And Luka, 17 points, but 16 assists. Damn, the rest of the team, not that good. Let's simulate next game as we steal home court. And they win their other game. John Morant, incredible triple dub, 28, 14, and 12. Tobias Harris, solid. The rest of the team, solid. How do we do? Chet Holmgren was our best player. Did we get blown out? No, it was a really close game. Interesting. 24, 4, and 4. Luka, 22, 8, and 12. Jalen Green just didn't really play as well as he'd like. Is he hurt? Did Jalen Green get hurt? No. But James Wiseman twisted his ankle. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can... James Wiseman is healed. Oh, he's been hurt. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. That means I need to fix the rotations yet again. Something like this. They want Derek Lively to start. Yo, that's interesting. That is interesting. Tell you what, let's fix this a little bit. We're going to rock this rotation just to see if it makes any difference. Davion Mitchell, I hope that he locks down John Morant. Jalen Green still at the 2. Luka Doncic bumps up to the 3 position, but he's still going to be our point guard, if that makes sense. Just the LeBron James point forward. Kyle Kuzma still at the 4, and then Chet Holmgren rocking the 5. Just because they want James Wiseman benched, I'll bench him. I don't give a fuck. D'Angelo Russell coming off the bench. Lauri Markkanen, Ben Mathurin, and Derek Lively will get those backup center minutes because he's outperforming James Wiseman, maybe? Nah, we'll give it to James Wiseman. He's a higher overall still. Let's see if this gets us a win. Otherwise, we'll switch back to the next... or to the last rotation, but we do win 2-1. How did John Morant do? 22 and 15. Still very good numbers, but it looks like Davion Mitchell kind of locked him up. 9 points, 8 assists, but playing incredible defense. Rest of the team also wasn't particularly good. A lot of 10-plus point per game scores, but not that top-end talent. Well, Luka went off 37, 10, and 11. Really appreciating that position change. Chet Holmgren, 29, 7, and 4 as the true center for the team. Jalen Green, 21 points. D'Lo, 13 and 4 and 2 off the bench. James Wiseman balled out in 14 minutes, 10 points for us. Kyle Kuzma is really solid, 9 and 10. If we win this, we go up 3-1 and we lose. Chet Holmgren balled out. Jalen Green balled out, but Luka just didn't get the scoring this time around. Only played 29 minutes. He was in foul trouble. Hate to see that. So was Davion Mitchell. So our whole point guard situation was an issue. Again, John Morant didn't play particularly good, so I think this position change was the right move. So this is going to be a big game here, and they beat us yet again. John Morant, it's the rest of the team. We just didn't show up. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. All right, let's get our best players back out on the court. Looks like we've lost 3 in a row. So we're going to play Luka at the 1, Jalen at the 2, Kuz at the 3, Chet at the 4, James Wiseman at the 5, coming off the bench is the usual suspects. We're just going to rock with this team. And this is an elimination game, so if I have to hop in, I will. But I'm expecting that we're going to be winning this one, pushing this game to 7. We're pushing the series to 7 as we are dominating, blowing them out in the 4th quarter here. And a little bit of a comeback here in the 4th, but that's going to be fine. We're going back to Washington for Game 7. Can we upset the 2 seed here, the underdogs, as we do blow them out? Jalen Green was good. Luka, 21, 16, and 11. Chet, 14, 15, and 12. What are these numbers? John Morant was pretty good, 27, 7, and 9. Kelly Oubre was their next best scorer. We played lockdown defense here. So here we are, Game 7 of the 1st round. This could be the end of our season, so I don't want to hop in because I have legitimate championship expectations as we're winning in the 2nd quarter. But I also recognize that if we lose this, we're going into the playoffs, or we're going into the next season. I want to hop in and get some gameplay, you know? We can't just simulate a whole season away. We are winning here in the 3rd quarter, going into the 4th with about a 6-point lead. We'll see how this final quarter plays out. Game 7 tied up. We are choking. They're up 4, up 2. We're going to have to hop in. 8.5 minutes to go. We'll hop in around the 5-minute mark. I think that's a good point to get some run. Here we go. 102, 102, 4 minutes left. Need this. John Morant versus Luka Doncic. That is not a matchup that I want to see. Oof. Realistically, Ja's just going to blow by Luka every time. So I'm going to play off ball a little bit. It's fine. They're running a play. I can handle plays. It's when you run iso ball on me, then it becomes an issue. As they do right here, but we get a contest. Oh my God, Montrezl Harrell just walks right around me. That's not what you want to see. And what are these plays? These aren't my plays. What the fuck happened? 2K switched up my plays because we had the off season? Fuck. So now I'm just going to be running the screen and roll all day as Luka throws it down. I am annoyed. My playbooks were all set. Everything was good. We didn't make any coaching changes, and then they're just like, oh, by the way, we're going to change all your plays because that's how I feel. That's just what I feel like. This is my play right here, the STS Spain. They're running it on me. Oh, man. Brutal. Oh, Klay Thompson is open. I'm there, contested. And there we go. Grab that shit. Clean that shit. Chet might have been open there, but it was hard to say. Luka's open? No? Remember, Luka's a 99 overall, so... we're not just gonna not use him. I got a lot going on here. Kick it. Oh, Chet was open. It's fine. Luka get the ball. Double. Into the post. Contested layup. Gets his shit blocked. You know, because why would you ever be able to make any sort of contested shot? Ben Mathurin versus Tobias Harris. I guess Tobias Harris just bitched me. But Tobias Harris versus Chet Holmgren should be a mismatch. And it is for them. I don't want to only run screened rolls, but none of the plays in 2K ever work. So, I mean, this is our offense right now. Oh God. Kick it. Oh, good defense. Good defense. Good defense. Get another screen and roll. Oh, there's a mismatch there, but we're just going to have to take this. Kick it. Pump. Oh, man. This offense is ugly. We're getting points, but it's not what you want to see. Really annoyed that they changed my plays. I don't know how many times I can say that. Also, the audio is bugging out. Hold on, let me fix that. Should be good. It's that El Gato cheese. And Kelly Oubre is wide open. Kelly Oubre is wide open. Should have been paying attention. I was so focused on... Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. Getting a wide open dunk here, but we're still down by 1. That's what happens when you live and die by the 3. And then all the plays that you have set up to give you open 3s gets canceled out. It's just Luka Doncic or bust. And John Morant's just kind of ISOing up here. That's why I'm playing a little bit off. Not sure what to do here, but you can take that. And Chet should be cherry picking here. Nope, he's not. It's fine. Do we have any mismatches? No. Just going to run the same offense as we have because there's no plays that I like. That was the worst screen ever, James. Can you please send me a screen? Thank you. Wide open. Throw it down. That's John Morant. You should be able to be blocked by a 6'2", 100-pound point guard. As we do take the lead up 1 point. Our offense is efficient. Oh, God. Oh, God, Ja. Oh, God, Ja. He misses. Let's go. Jalen Green for 3. Oh. That would have been huge. It's fine, though. Back on defense. We've recovered. Again, Ja Morant just trying to play solo ball here. Jalen Green might have been open here, but we're going to slow it down. Any mismatches? No, I don't want that. I don't want a Ben Mathurin shot to be my clutch. Okay, Luka just runs around everybody and dunks it. We have a 3-point lead. This game looks to be over. The Luka Doncic screen and roll is a glitch. You know what? We're going to go offense for defense here. Kuzma apparently has an 87 overall defense. Davion Mitchell is going to sub in for our boy, what's his face? And hopefully lock up a little bit here. I say that, and Ja Morant's trying his best, and we get a Klay Thompson wide open 3. Jalen Green, what are you doing, man? This is game 7. As always, give the ball to Luka. Get out of the way. We're going to try to play for the 2-for-1. That means a quick screen and roll here as they try to steal the ball. That was a smart heads-up play by them. But we're going to give it to Kuz, and Kuz is going to throw it down. There we go. 2-point lead. Get the 2-for-1. There's only 31.9 seconds left. Oof. And let's go right back. Defensive substitutions. Derek Lively, Kyle Kuzma, Jalen Green, and Davion Mitchell right back in. Not that Luka Doncic is a horrible defender, but if I have my choice, you know what move I'm making. And I'm giving up wide open shots here. I need to settle in. I'm going to help off the ISO because Ja Morant's going to be a glitch. I'm there. Get the rebound. Block that shit. Clutch block by Derek Lively. Let's go. Yo, look at that block, though. Ja Morant just does glitchy things because he's Ja Morant, right? He's already around Davion Mitchell. Chet Holmgren gets crossed up. Gets a decent shot off, but we get the contest late there. Basically, Derek Lively is MVP in this situation. Comes up a little bit short. Trez Harrell gets the rebound because, of course, he does. He gets the green, and Derek Lively comes out of nowhere and makes this a legendary defensive Game 7 performance in the first round, and they need a timeout. 1 stop. That's all we need. I want no threes. Tight defense all the way. Switch your screens if you have to. Actually, I'm not going to switch any of that because the cheese. The cheese is real. But let's get it, baby. Let's get it. No twos. Ja Morant on the perimeter. 16 seconds to go. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. What's he going to do? I'm going to switch back on to Derek Lively here. He's going to take a fading 3, but he gets fouled. What? No. What the fuck? What? Oh, let's challenge. That's all we can do is challenge. Just, yeah, that looks like a foul to me. But I've seen closer contests. What's the conclusion here? I don't want to sit through Davion Mitchell just walking around.
To review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Fuck. Ja Morant's gonna make this, and it's gonna come down to us being clutch. Damn. All right, let's get the starters in. Again, I'm doing the Ben Mathurin, Kyle Kuzma, Chet Holmgren switch here just because I want my best players on the court. And let's see. Here's Ja Morant. He needs to miss 1 in his home court. There's no shaking. And he made it. 84%. This doesn't look good. If this was me, I'd so miss one of these damn free throws, but I think Ja Morant's going to clutch it out here. Here we go. One more. Gets the ball. One with the lefts. Come on, Ja. You're not a good free throw shooter in real life. And he greens. Ja's missed one of these before in his career. He's a little shy on the clutch free throws, and he greens it. Of course he does. That Hall of Fame cheese. That's why we say no respect for the Hall of Fame CPU. We got time for 1 Chet screen and roll. That's the wrong way. 3, 2, come on, Luka! Throw it down in the clutch! 1 second left, let's go! Woo! Oh, man. Luka being a 99 overall is what saves us. And we advance narrowly to the next round. What a dunk. What a legendary performance from Luka Doncic, making the clutchest basket you've ever seen. Oh man, is there any way to watch that back? What was that? Last second dunk. There we go. So it starts off with Chet coming the wrong way on the screen. So, I mean, I'm looking at the play and I'm like, all right, we got two guys over here. It seems like Chet's going to set the screen on this side because we have more room, right? So I start going, okay, Chet's going to set it right here. And then he goes, oh, actually, I'm going to go over here. So I have to turn down the screen anyway. And then I'm just getting bump animations with Ja Morant. Somehow Luka gets around him, probably because he's about 6 inches and 100 pounds more. And he just dunks over Tobias Harris to win the game. That is a legendary dunk right there. Give me my poster. Yeah, this is what I want right here. Look at Luka being an absolute legend. Whew. That was a lot more playing than I wanted to do. We still have to play our full game, but we advanced to the second round. The 7th seed taking on the 6th seed. The Miami Heat, they do have Kevin Durant, Colin Sexton, OG Anunoby, Kevin Durant, Bobby Portis, Teo Maledon, Arthur Kaluma, Moses Moody, Dwayne Dedmon. Interesting team. How are we looking at the rotation? I think I'm going to stick with what we have for now. It seems to be working well enough. Gonna rock as is. Oof, that was a lot of emotion. We win game 1. Colin Sexton balls out 27-10. Kevin Durant 23-16. Not a particularly great game from the field though. 9-20. Moses Moody was pretty good, 18 points. Teo Maledon 17 points off the bench, but we won by 1 point, 36-10-9 for Luka, 28-7-9 for Chet. Jalen Green hasn't been performing as well as I'd like. Also hasn't been getting as many minutes as I'd like as well. But, you know, it's fine. We go up 2-0. We have stolen completely home court from them. Kevin Durant balled out, but then Colin Sexton, 19-9-5. That's a stat line. But they don't have a lot of depth on their team. OG Anunoby and Bobby Portis are not giving them enough. We're up 2-0 going back to New York. Up 3-0, and at this point, it looks like we are going to sweep 31-13-13, 16-15-15. And, yeah, outside of their 2 performers that they have on their team, they are not good enough. Let's finish this 3-1. All right, avoiding sweep. I respect that. Luka, 34-9-7. They lose. We lose by 4. Chet wasn't great, but he's still pretty good. 26-6. D'Lo, 14-5-7. Kevin Durant balled out. Yeah, so this Heat squad, whenever one person comes along for the ride with Colin Sexton and Kevin Durant, they ball out and win. When nobody does, they lose. And they win another one. Are we going to blow a 3-0 lead? Bobby Portis had a career game, 29 points in 31 minutes, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. What happened? Chet played well, but Luka was whatever. I'm going to move Chet back to the 5. That seems to work for us. So Chet in, James Wiseman out, Ben Mathurin in. Man, but that means Kevin Durant's going to be guarded by Kyle Kuzma. That's not what I want. So we're going to keep as is. Let's see if we can get Jalen Green a few more minutes as well. Davion Mitchell, your backup point guard. That's just too many minutes in my book. Give it all to Jalen. Give everything to Jalen and Chet, and then Luka Doncic. And then D'Lo, bump up. The rest of this is fine. We need this. We need this, and we do finally win 4-2 fashion now to take on the Detroit Pistons. They have LaMelo Ball and Kyrie Irving, and then after that, not a lot. Mikal Bridges is fine, but he puts up like 6 and 6 in 2K simulation. Jared Vanderbilt can't shoot. Jakob Poeltl, I mean, he's a fine center, but yeah, outside of LaMelo and Kyrie, we've got this in the bag. And do I want to put Davion Mitchell in? Probably not. I think we'll be set with the roster as is. Yeah, I think we're going to make it into the finals. As we do, in fact, win game 1. Kyrie Irving balled out 36-2-4. LaMelo, little quiet, 21-7-8. Chet, great game. James Wiseman, another career game, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Luka, 18-13. Okay. Here we go, game 2. And we win yet again. Again, stealing home court. This 7th seed ain't none to fuck with. LaMelo Ball had a great game. Now Kyrie Irving doesn't show up, but Malik Beasley, 6 of 14 from 3, 24 points. Mikal Bridges, I mean, yeah, 13-4. That's just the stat line he puts up. Jared Vanderbilt, 13 rebounds, but only 4 points. Jakob Poeltl, 6 and 4. Their supporting squad just isn't as good as Luka has. Luka Doncic, 29, 22, and 15 game. Chet not far behind, 28 and 11. Jalen Green, 20 points. That works. James Wiseman, whatever. And there we go, 4-0 sweeping. Here we are in the playoffs, taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the 1. Donovan Mitchell at the 2. Patrick Baldwin Jr. at the 3. Jalen Smith at the 4. And Isaiah Hartenstein at the 5. But off the bench, 86 overall, Tyler Hero. Their guards are electric. 82 overall, Shadon Sharp. 79 overall, Johnny Davis, and Jay Crowder is here. Their guards are just absolutely ridiculous, but the rest of the team isn't that good. We have a better supporting cast overall, top to bottom, and I think that's what's going to help us win this series as we lose game 1. Donovan Mitchell balled out pretty well for them. 26 points and 3 rebounds. Shai was great, 25, 5, and 11. Tyler Hero was great off the bench, 16 points. Shadon Sharp, 16. They had a lot of help. As for us, Luka was okay. Chet was solid. Jalen was good. D'Lo did not perform for us, and James Wiseman might be getting subbed out because that was an embarrassing performance. So if we go with the lineup that I want, Luka at the 1, Jalen at the 2, Kuz at the 3, Ben Mathurin is hurt. That's not what you want to see for the finals. Unfortunate. Let's get you healthy, Ben. We'll give you 5. We'll give Reggie Bullock 5. Somehow Reggie Bullock is getting minutes in my finals. I know. We're going to let Ben Mathurin heal up. So I'm just going guard heavy here. Luka Doncic getting 38 minutes. Jalen Green getting 35. Lauri Markkanen going to start, but only 22 minutes. Kyle Kuzma going to get 32 minutes. And Chet at the starting center spot, 35. Off the bench, Davion Mitchell getting 27. D'Angelo Russell getting 27. James Wiseman getting the backup center minutes. And Reggie Bullock and Ben Mathurin are going to share backup center or backup wing responsibilities until Ben Mathurin comes back from injury. What kind of injury does he have? Broken nose. He's out for the season. Never mind. Reggie Bullock. I'm taking all your minutes away because Ben can play with a broken nose. He's going to be fine. All right, let's see if these changes pay off for us as we do, in fact, steal home court. Johnny Davis was their highest scoring player, 18 and 8. Shai didn't have a great game, 14, 1 and 8. Donovan Mitchell had a bad game, 13 points. Khalil Ware, they had a lot of 10-plus point per games. But Luka went off for 50. Oh, man. Chet, 25, 7, and 6. Ben Mathurin. But the story is Luka Doncic, 50-point game in game 2. That is legendary. As we win game 3, protecting home court, 33, 9, and 11. Never forget for Luka Doncic, 28, 13, and 7 for Chet. 25 points for Jalen Green. Lauri Markkanen, 21 points in 24 minutes. Kuz wasn't great. Donovan Mitchell is pretty good for them. Shadon Sharp, Patrick Baldwin, Tyler Hero, Johnny Davis. Again, they have a good team. Johnny Davis only 10 points this game. Can we go up 3-1? And we do. Donovan Mitchell, 22 points. Or Davion Mitchell, 22 points. Luka, only 16, 6, and 6. Really interesting box score here. Lauri, 14. Jalen Green, 13. Chet, 12 at 12 and 3. D'Lo, 12. Kyle Kuzma. What happened to them? A weird performance. Low scoring game. But here we are on the verge of winning our first championship. How do I want the minutes to look? We're going to rock this. And here we go. Game 5 for the NBA championship, up 3-1. Can we close them out? Can we bring the first ring to New York in what feels like forever? What kind of uni should we rock? We'll rock the blue with the black socks. And as for the Grizzlies, do they got any good ones? I like this light blue, but I just don't want to get confused. Turquoise looks fun. Ooh, their black unis are filthy though. Yeah, Memphis has a lot of fun uniforms. We'll go with their turquoise though. Just a little bit of a clash. And let's go, baby. Let's get it. This team, this game to win a championship. Hall of Fame CPU, no respects.
Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Knicks have been patient. They have endured, and they have prevailed. With a 3-1 series lead, their sights locked on one goal, one epic culmination of an entire NBA season. The Larry O'Brien Trophy could be theirs with just one more win against the Memphis Grizzlies. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
Here we are at the FedEx Forum Field, court, stadium, whatever. Game 5. New York Knicks looking to be NBA champions, but can the Memphis Grizzlies hold them back? A commanding 3-1 lead. Only one team has ever come back from being down 3-1. Of course, in the finals, the legendary LeBron James Golden State Warriors series. But we are looking to prevent that. We're looking to go up and win our first championship. When was the last New York Knicks championship? I think it's been 8 million years, as Chet Holmgren always loses the tip. I don't think I've ever won the tip. And of course, the Grizzlies are led by their stud point guard, as they always are. In this case, though, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a little less explosive as I get absolutely blown by. That's not what you want to see. And I forgot the plays are all fucked up. So we're going to have to hope. What is going on here? We're going to have to hope that some of these plays are still good. And there's Jalen Green. Greening from 3. It looks like Jalen Green's plays are okay, but Luka's aren't. And I'm going to have to be playing off ball because, my God, Luka's perimeter defense is abhorrent. I'm there with Chet against Kalal Ware, jumping early and drawing the foul. I thought he was going to go up and make a post move. He was so slow down there, and we are already looking at questionable foul trouble for Chet Holmgren, but he cannot shoot a 3. Come on, Kalal. What was that? What are you doing? Missing both. Let's go. That means we got a transition break here. Jalen Green versus Donovan Mitchell. You got to take that. They got to foul me. Jalen Green is too much of a beast. Well, let's see how my Jalen Green free throw release is because, oh, God. Yeah, too early. Little early there. It's fine. And there we go. Green in the second one. That's the story of 2K. You're either too early or you green bean. No in between, baby. Okay, Donovan Mitchell on Jalen Green is not what I want to see. They're going to ISO. I'm going to switch off to be a help defender. There we go for the screen. Like, I'll defend the screen and roll. There goes Luka with the help D. I just don't want to be an ISO because the CPU gets glitchy when they do that. And Luka Doncic just driving, throwing it down yet again over the defenders. Boy, Luka is a glitch to play as. I love the 99 overall Luka Doncic pickup that we made, and Donovan Mitchell just greening behind the screen. It wasn't contested, but he was contested by his own man. So does that count, right? That should count for something. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a Lauri Markkanen pin down, which I'm fine with. Lauri Markkanen, slightly late, misses, baby. That's how we do it. And there's Chet. Pump fake. Donovan Mitchell on him, mismatch. Gotta draw the foul. Donovan Mitchell now in foul trouble. 2 fouls already, only 3 minutes into the game. And they got to sub in Tyler Hero. Not much of a downgrade, but still getting their best player in foul trouble in the first quarter of a closeout game. That's what you want to see. Chet Holmgren makes the free throw. Because Jalen Green has explosiveness, Luka does not. I kind of want to run this play with Jalen dunking over the defender. Was that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Get in this poster. Whoo. All right, Luka, play some defense for me. God damn. Oh, man, I'm just giving up wide open threes. But he's fading, and he's still making it unbelievable. I don't know, this play. Not really sure what play to run at this point, but Luka's going to be wide open for 3 here. Kicks it to Kuzma. Perfect assist in the air. Kyle Kuzma with the easy bucket. Luka Doncic averaging 46% on his assist rate. I'm not entirely sure how the assist rate stat is calculated because I'm not a genius, but we are right there. Easy contest. Give the ball to Luka. Run the break. 1-on-5, and he's got to draw the foul. Kalal Ware picking up the 3rd team foul only 4 minutes into the game. They are starting to get into foul trouble. So we're going to run off a couple screens here, see if I can't find something for Jalen Green here. Looks like I was there. Gets him up in the air. Throw it down, Jalen, with the easy little up and under. Jalen Green looking spicy. And we are up to a 14-13 lead. Offense is no problem in this game. Can we get a little bit of defense going as Lauri Markkanen gives up a wide open cut? Defense. Just crosses up everybody. That play is so money. It gets everybody confused, and Luka Doncic gets wide open buckets. Of course, Everybody in this game seems to be getting wide open buckets. I'm getting screened to hell. I'm out of position. I don't want to play this. There we go. I'm good with this. Wow, Luka got blown by. And even though that was contested by Chet Holmgren, Shea is looking like he's going to go off. Like this double cross, double screen and roll. I like that. I like that. Get 2 screen and rolls. Nobody knows where to go, and Luka's just wide open again. That's a foul. His arm went through the back of me. Luka Doncic's height, though, averaging 25, 11, and 1.3 in the playoffs. I like that. I'm there. Bumping animation. Bumping animation. Got to pass it out. Shadon Sharp has the ball. Getting screen. That's a good screen. That's a good screen. That's better defense. Let's go. Chet Holmgren going to be open from the hash. No respect. One of these days. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Pump. Go. Drive, Ben. Drive, Ben. He misses. Yeah, Ben Mathurin. With that broken nose, apparently his stamina is bad. Obviously, you know. Okay, we're here. Good defense. And just another easy 2 points for the Grizz. Playing defense. Oh, man, we got screened to hell. And we're there with the contest. But, man, Isaiah Hartenstein just said no mas. Okay, let's get another shot for Jalen Green. Hopefully this one comes a little bit better. Double screen. Running off. Wide open for 3. Money. Green. Splash. Jalen Green having himself a first quarter. 13 points in the first quarter for Jalen Green. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. We're going to be calling a timeout on their next make, which looks like it's right here. Oh, bumbled the ball. Got to be playing a lot of help defense here. Tyler Hero gets his shit blocked. Come on. Come on. That should have been a block. Looking good, doing good. D'Lo is now in charge of ball handling duties. And I said duties. Man, this play is the slowest developing play in the history of basketball. Does it work? Yes, but it develops so slowly as they draw another foul, 15 foul in the first quarter. Just for whatever reason, he runs off screens so much better than everyone. And I say that, and we get a wide open 3 for Kuzma. Kuzma Greens, 33-29. They are already having to double team the GOAT, Luka Doncic. That is good news for us. We're going to be getting open, easy buckets all day. Patrick Baldwin Jr. is handling the ball way too much. Are you really going to try to ISO here? Do you really just blow by Laurie? Yeah, look, if you guys are going to try to double Luka, I know he's a 99 overall, but the rest of the team is good. So you can't just say, oh, Luka can't. Oh my God, another freaking backdoor cut. What are we doing here, people? Backdoor play. If they can't stop it, keep running it. That's my motto. That's what my mama said. That's what my daddy said. That's what I say. And Luka's just wide open for the dunk again. This game is too easy to baby. NBA 2K Hall of Fame. And just to prove that we're still in Hall of Fame mode is for babies. Theoretically, we have a mismatch here. So if I can just kind of draw a double team, I'll take a wide open. What is happening? What is happening? 2K. Come on, bruh. Obviously, what you do here is you pump fake and drive around. And then they're just kissing each other. And then I start dribbling through him. Okay, Jalen Green, make it up. Make it up from 3. Contested, baby. Jalen Green is having a night. He's going to go off again. You can't unshoot in 2K. Patrick Baldwin Jr. on Luka Doncic. Oh, he gets me up in the air and then gets... How far does Luka fly when he jumps? Oh my God. So I'm just, you know, I'm trying to play defense here as best as I can, which is not good. He's got the blow by animation, but then he stops. Luka recovers, and I'm like, all right, right here's where they shoot. He does the pump fake. Travels, by the way. Let's see. Gathers here. Yeah, that's a travel. And then Luka, oh my God. This is where Luka ends up. This is where Luka starts. just travels half the court. That's fine. Let's run this play. I don't remember what it is. Is this my Jalen Green double screen play? It is. Wide open from 3. Green, baby. Jalen Green killing it from the 3-point line tonight. 22 points already in just a little bit into the second quarter. What is happening here? Wow, Jalen, could you have tried? That was probably the ugliest. Oh, Luka. Luka muscling past Patrick Baldwin Jr. Woo, he's got a flex. 14 points for Luka, 22 for Jalen Green. There's only 2 people playing basketball tonight, and it's not Lauri Markkanen. Can I get a little screen and roll here? A little screen and roll action with Jalen Green? I'll take that. And then Kyle Kuzma, stupid. Kyle Kuzma, stupid. So right here, I'm thinking Kyle Kuzma rolls hard. He's going to be wide open. Khalil Ware is, what is this? A good step and a half behind him. So I pass it and Kuz is like, no. And Jalen throws it off of his defender's head. Running off screens. I'm there. Nothing going, nothing doing, nothing cooking. Patrick, oh man. Johnny Davis throwing it down over Chet Holmgren. Whew, that was pretty bad. But let's get a little Luka Doncic off-ball action. I want to hit some splashes here. Here's Luka for 3, splash. We'll probably call a timeout on the next make, just because we need to get the bench warmers in as they get another backdoor cut. Come on, people. And then the rest happened. Throw it up for James Wiseman. Coming in with the oop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Contest. Get the rebound. And that's going to do it. 13-point lead going into halftime. Very content. Very happy with how the team is performing up to this point. Whew. Game 5, closeout game. Trying to win a championship. Here's Quinn Snyder.
Getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort.
Yeah, I don't want to hear this. This is not a great matchup, but also Donovan Mitchell is a foot shorter than James Wiseman. We should just get an easy little layup here. And there we go. James Wiseman flexing like he's not 7'1". D-Lo on D Mitch is not a good matchup though. Yeah, this is not what you want to see at all. I'm there. Oh, Spider Mitchell tries to do the little combo. Kick it. Pump. Pump. Contested layup? Was that a contested layup? Is this a fake video? We're going for 40 pieces. We're going for 2 40 pieces. I want Luka to drop 40, and I want Jalen to drop 45. Also, Luka got crossed the fuck up there. Luka's defense is so bad. Let's go. Oh, Jalen just stole the ball from me. It's not fair, but get that shit out of here. I'm taking this. I'm taking this in transition. No respect for the CPU. Pulling up. Don't know what to do here. There we go. Kuzma wide open. Easy assist. That was weird. I don't know how else to describe it. That was weird. And we have a 20-point lead. We are just cruising along here. We have electric matchups going on here. That was what just happened there. So you dribbling. All right. I know I'm living in replay mode, but the game itself is actually pretty boring. So he just went. So he goes animation. That was weird. He's supposed to cut about another 4 feet. His arm is inside Luka Doncic's head, and Luka's liking it, by the way. He's like, oh, yeah. Oh, this is so good. This is my love. This is my life. Oh, yeah. Then the ball bounces off Luka's knee right back to shit. What the I'm there. Donovan Mitchell just keeps taking bad shots. And Jalen Green is going to be open for 3 again. Greening again. This game is silly. This game is out of control. Donovan Mitchell once again ice cold. Their best player is Patrick Baldwin Jr. right now. That's just how locked down we've been. Wow. Okay, he just dribbled around me. Hello? 3 people there for the block. Hello? Luka Doncic. Not good enough. How many times have I said Luka in this video? Yeah, that didn't work well at all. But there's Kuzma on the... Boom bunch. Boom bunch. Boom bunch. Boom boom. Oh my god, another backdoor cut. Just all game that's open, man. All freaking game, dude. We gonna get an open 3 for Jalen though? Yes, sir. Ugh, in and out. If you don't green, it doesn't go in. That's all. It's a little annoying, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Who is that? Because that was really bad. You should feel ashamed, whoever that was. While Luka just driving into the paint, getting the contested animation. Really? I was so open there. I was so open there. I'm there. Give me that shit. Ugh. That should have been mine. Yump. Wide open for 3. Green. Splash. This game's not even fun anymore. Bring on 2K23. This game's not even fun. This game's 2 easies. And they are just struggling. Pulling up again. Jalen Green, no hesitation. Oh my god. Jalen Green baseline. Contested layup. They can't do nothing. This game's over. Am I playing on rookie mode? Reggie Bullock, his release is too quick for me. Wow, what a block. What a block. Donovan Mitchell can't even get a shot up. That's how good our defense is. What a freaking block. What a freaking block, dude. It's not as nice as you like it to be. Jay Crowder cannot defend him. 99 to 66. This game is over. Let's suck some. Whew, Wiseman just throws down the dunk. Let's just get more plays for Jalen Green. This is just shooting practice at this point. Shooting practice, Green. I love the announcer. He's just Jalen Green, 3. I'm not even gonna play on ball defense anymore. I'm just gonna hover around with Chet Holmgren, barely pay attention, and just kind of let the game play itself. We are victors. We are champions. Da, 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 da. Oh, crossed him up. Just to add insult to injury, Luka Doncic with the spicy crossover, throwing it down. Oof, and that's going to be game. There's 1 possession left. Of course, no respect for the Hall of Fame CPU. We're going to add insult to injury there as we contest a 3, even in the waning seconds of the game. What can you give me, Luka? Give me a screen and roll, and let's call this a championship for New York. Throw it down, Luka Doncic. And that is your championship. 117 to 88. Jalen Green dropping a 40 piece. And the New York Knicks are NBA champions. Who would have thought it when you set out to start the season that we were going to go into the 7th seed, have a really tough sub 500 start to the year, make it into the play-in tournament. God. And then as the 7th seed, winning the NBA champion, going to 7 in the first round against Washington. Are these the coach arms that are always weird? Yeah. Man, what a heck of a season that we had here, but we absolutely dominated and blew the Grizzlies out. Grizzlies fans are upset, arms are crossed, and Luka Doncic is saying, I'm the best. New York Knicks having a watch party yet again, and here comes Adam Silver with the trophy.
Congratulations to the whole organization and, of course, this incredible team.
Thank you.
This Larry O'Brien trophy, and I believe this suitcase are yours.
And here we go, lifting the trophy. Quinn Snyder, head coach. What a season. What a turnaround for this New York Knicks squad. And, of course, the NBA Finals MVP going to none other than Luka Doncic, 99 overall himself. What a monster. Of course, he did not do this alone. The whole squad contributed, from Chet Holmgren to Jalen Green to even James Wiseman occasionally. This team had it all, did everything that it takes to win a championship, overcoming adversity, overcoming injuries. Ben Mathurin broke his nose in the playoffs and was playing with his nose looking like a bad UFC fighter. And here we are. Look at this closeout game. They didn't score any points. Shadon Sharp put up 21, but Shea, 17 points. Donovan Mitchell, 15 points. He was ice cold, 7 of 23, 7 of 19. While Jalen Green dropped 44 points. I tried to jack up his three-point shots a little more. 10 of 23 from the field. 38, 9, and 13 for Luka Doncic. Kuzma was all right. D'Lo, James Wiseman. Chet Holmgren, only 2 points, but 15 rebounds. And this team was excellent as we go on to win the NBA Finals. Once again, Luka Doncic, NBA Finals MVP. So that will do it for this season. We're going to have one more video to just kind of simulate for a couple seasons, see how this team continues to develop, continues to progress, and hopefully they turn into monsters. But thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.